Hello, third grade, and welcome to our math skill for today. We're going to continue looking at counting money and solving word problems. There are a couple of parts on this page, so make sure you are watching carefully at the beginning. We will be doing these 4 word problems together. At the bottom, you will be counting the money using Harry money and writing the amount below. Now on top, it gives you the amount that is all mixed up. You'll have to put it in order underneath. There are 1, 2, 3 of those that you will do on your own. I want to see your Harry money or how you are counting it on the side. At the very top here, there's a link for our GimKit assignment. When you click it, it will take you to GimKit. You might need to use your LSC username and then at lsc.k12.in.us to log in. And our password is Raiders. And then that will take you to the assignment. Mine looks different since I'm on the teacher side. Now let's go ahead and begin and work on our 4 word problems using money. I'm going to decrease this because we might need some space on the side to help us write them out. So the question is, can you make change? Whenever you go to the store and you buy something, with cash, you get change back. So that is what we are looking at here. Number 1, Ella used a $20 bill to buy a book that cost $12.75. How much change should she receive? Well, she paid $20. Sorry, she gave them $20, but she paid $12.75. See how I lined up the decimal points? The hundredths place, tens place, ones place, and tens place. Now we can subtract to find the difference, what I'm going to get back. Now if there's more on the floor, I need to go next door and borrow 10 more. But if it is a 0, I need to keep on going. Another 0, I have to keep on going. So I'm going to borrow 1, take 1 away, and add 10 more next door. Now I still can't subtract 0 minus 5, so I need to borrow 1 from here, add 10 more, do the same thing, borrow 1 from here, and add 10 more. What is 10 minus 5? That's 5. And 9 minus 7 is 2. 9 minus 2 is 7. And 1 minus 1 is nothing. I also need to drop down my dollar sign. The money I would be getting back is $7.25. Remember, we can say "and" when there is a decimal point. Let's move on to number 2. Remember, at any time if I'm going too fast, pause the video and catch up. Jordan bought a new pair of shoes for $65.55. He paid with a $100 bill. How much change should he receive? Well, he started with 100. I'm going to add my change. Remember, there are always 2 numbers after the decimal point. Only 2. Then I can line up the amount it costs. Line up my dollar signs, subtraction sign, and line. Now I'm going to have to do the same thing that I did on the last one. I need to subtract across zeros because there's more on the floor. I'm going to have to go next door. I have to go all the way over to the hundreds place. 1 less than 1 is 0. Add 10. Zoom in so I can get all my numbers in there. My 10 turns into a 9, and I add 10 more here. My 10 turns in, oop, I went too far. Turns into a 10. That turns into a 9. 10 next door. That's going to have to turn into a 9. 10 next door. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 5 is 4. Drop down the decimal point. Pause a second for you to catch up. Nine minus 5 is 4. 9 minus 6 is 3. My leftover is $34.45. For this next part, we're going to use a different strategy to get to the total amount. Catherine spent 84 cents on candy. If she gave the cashier $1, how much change should she receive? For this strategy, we're going to start with our 84 cents and try to count up until we get to $1. So to make this space a 0, I would have to add 6, because that would make it a 10, and carry the 1. I'll put blanks in here. To make my 8 a 0 for the $1, because this is where my goal is, I'm going to have to add 1 more. And I would have to add nothing, because 1 plus 1 plus 8 is 1, and I would give it a 1. Now, if this is confusing to you, don't worry about doing it this way. We can just use subtraction. That is another way you can find the difference between numbers. Number 4. We'll do this one with subtraction. Luke used a $50 bill to buy a new soccer ball. If the soccer ball cost $35.93, how much change should he receive? So we're going to start with $50, and he spent $35.93. Write my dollar signs, my subtraction, and my line. Use a different color to help see this. Again, I'm going to have to subtract across zeros because there's more on the floor. I'll have to go all the way over here, take 1 away, add 10 more, take 1 away, add 10 more, take 1 away, add 10 more. $10 minus 3. I'm going to use my strategy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The difference is 7. Nine minus 9 is 0. Drop my decimal point. 9 minus 5 is 4. And 4 minus 3 is 1. $14.07 is what he would get back. That is all we are going to do together. If you need to go back and write them out, you may. Remember that you need to write out the amount that is shown in 3, 4, and 5, as well as completing your GIM kit. If you have any questions, message me on inbox.